children, teens ages 2 to 19 are obese. That's according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
And doctors tell us childhood obesity has tripled over the past 30 years. This is a crucial issue facing healthcare providers and families right here in our community.
And it is reshaping the landscape of healthcare for all of our young ones, and a call for mandatory daily PE classes in our nation's schools. Joining us tonight, Charlie McCanna and Nathan Zapolsky from the University of Wisconsin Medical School. Guys, thank you first off so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Guys, why is this such a crisis in our country?
Well, really, children aren't getting the physical activity that they need after school, and we feel that in school, it's a structured setting that we can guarantee that they're going to be getting the exercise to help combat that obesity.
Yeah, people have been talking about possibly mandating physical education every day for children, or scheduling that out. Why would something like that be important, a mandate for this?
Well, first, we know that other states have tried this in different pilot programs, and a couple others require it across their whole state. We know in Texas that it's worked fabulously, and that a number of factors are improved because of the extra physical activity during the day. We know we've seen grades go up because of the extra physical activity. We've seen less discipline issues, and we feel like this would be, in addition to the solving the obesity problem, also bringing a little bit more order and structure into the classroom that we know teachers would love.
And Charlie, on the downside of this, what are some of the things you guys as doctors are seeing with children coming in? I mean, what kind of illnesses are they presenting?
Well, we're seeing higher rates of cardiovascular disease in younger individuals, and that's extremely alarming. I don't think any child under the age of 20 should have to worry about heart health, and this is something that they can do to kind of combat that.
I would assume that when children learn this in school, it would translate into their adulthood as well, or taking this home as well.
That's one of the big things that's really emphasized in physical education today, is that you're learning these skills that are kind of going to be lifelong skills, and it's prompting further exercise later in life it's going to dramatically reduce obesity.
And Nathan, what can parents at home take away from what you guys see in your practice so that they hopefully don't have to take their kids? What are some things that parents can do at home, perhaps?
Well, right away, studies have shown that children spend 7.5 hours of time, so-called screen time. That's in front of TVs, computers, on the internet, texting, and so forth. And if you take that time and add it to the 7 or so hours that they'll be spending in school, add in sleep, and there really aren't that many more hours left to be able to do the activity that they need. So really the only way, especially if you add in dinner time, the only way to fit that activity that they need in to live a healthy life later is to take them away from these screen activities and get them out and exercising, playing somehow outside.
Does it matter what they're doing, or what activity, or is it just that getting outside, getting involved, getting active?
I think that getting outside and getting active is a good thing, as long as they're kind of interacting with other people, kind of just burning calories, just getting outside. That's a huge key component of it.
Oh, I've heard an expert say that for the first time, this generation, the younger kids, could be living less, right?
Yeah, living shorter lives than their parents. A shocking statistic there. And we now know that approximately 1/3 of children are obese. That's not overweight or portly or any other way of putting it. That's obese, and that is a health condition that predisposes them to the top 4 causes of death in the United States. So a very shocking issue that we need to take by the reins right now.
When you look at what kids are doing at school, does it translate into a healthier adulthood as well? Do kids learn, staying active now? Will they be active later on in life? Have we seen any of those studies at all?
Actually, a study in the New England Journal of Medicine has shown that an earlier age that we start activity and keep kids at a manageable, healthy weight, the longer that they remain at those weights and later into their young lives they remain at those weights, the less likely they are to be obese adults.
Well, we thank you, both of you, for coming and joining us for this obviously